Hello and welcome to Foodinati UK, and I'm here with Ari
Hello.
from Hidden Mothers. How you doing, mate?
Very well indeed.
So, big news interview.
Yeah.
Well, sort of.
News to me.
Since we last interviewed you guys, you signed to a very special record label.
Yes, indeed.
So we can reveal that now.
Absolutely, Church Road. So, like one of our dream record labels. It was. We've been chasing them since we kind of started, and so stoked to be working with literally the best label in the UK for heavy music.
I'm not going to argue with that. Absolutely not. No. So I was interviewing literally your record label owner over there.
Oh yes,
like a few weeks ago, and he was very excited about it.
Strange
too.
Forms.
Yeah, Strange Forms, Employed to Serve played. Obviously, for those who don't know, Employed to Serve run Church Road Records. Just fabulous label.
Incredible. Down to earth. Incredible bands and just wonderful people.
Yeah, absolutely.
With wonderful music.
I love the whole story about them as well. Even how they set up in the wake of the Holy War.
Yes.
And they came to the rescue.
Absolutely.
And you want a label that's going to come to the rescue, don't you?
Definitely.
Not saying you need rescuing. So you've been working on So you've been working on a new album, obviously.
Yes, for so long.
Yeah.
So we kind of the pandemic. We started just in the midst of the pandemic because we were starting to gain a bit of momentum, and then of course, it all went to. But we kind of we used that, and I think we've found our new sound, man.
Yeah.
So we kind of started off more black metal-y, and we've kind of leaned into some of the more melodic aspects, I guess. Luke, incredible songwriter, lovely boy. I do love him dearly.
Well, you've got it.
You've got him.
If you're going to be spending years with this dude, you
absolutely.
might as well.
Yeah, it's like being in a relationship with 300 boys.
No, yeah, absolutely.
Dream, right?
Yeah, unless you're Slayer.
Yes, yeah.
And then you'll hate each other.
But yeah,
second time I've referred to Slayer hating each other. I hope they see it.
Oh, yeah. Luke's just a lovely songwriter with an incredible voice, and he knows I'm talking about him because he's looking over. But he just put his pen to paper, and just loads of stuff came out. Wrote all this beautiful and then I came along and it around, and then it became more hidden mothersy, I guess.
Yeah, right.
We've got such a lovely working relationship because the songs just seem to appear. We just kind of come in, Luke's got an idea. There's a couple of tracks that I'm taking the lead of the writing on as well, so you'll kind of see this kind of John and Paul aspect, like the Beatles, I guess. But we kind of just come in with an idea, and then it just kind of like forms in front of us.
Absolutely.
It's really organic and wonderful.
I always use the analogy, it's like an ice sculpture. You kind of got this big block of ice, and you just chip away at it, and all of a sudden something forms, you know.
Yes, exactly that. We just kind of like, it's almost like free-form writing.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Absolutely, and I love that aspect. I think it's something that comes from maturity as well, because when you're younger, it's like you kind of like, oh, I want my riffs, I want my song to sound like this, and you hate it when your song turns into something else. And then I think after a while, you can be confident enough in your own abilities that you can just let it be what it's going to be.
Absolutely, I think that's what we kind of set out with the new writing. Like when we're writing, I think, that doesn't sound Hidden Mothers enough. It's like, well, we're writing it.
Yeah.
It is Hidden Mothers.
Absolutely.
So it is what it is. And I'm really excited about getting this new album out.
Yeah,
really excited.
I mean, I'm excited to hear it because, like, I was a fan of your older stuff, and then when I heard Church Road, I got a hold of it and stuff. And to be honest with you, I said to Liam, I thought this would happen. About a year before, and nobody said anything to me. But if someone asked me about a year ago which label do I think they're going to sign to, I would have said Church Road, definitely. So
it just makes sense.
Yeah,
loads of bands that I look up to had been on that label. And Svalbard, without Svalbard, there wouldn't be Hidden Mothers. I caught them at Temples in 2015, and before then I was kind of more into like the post-rocky stuff, rocky stuff, and then I was like, oh, there's post-rock pedals, but they're being loud and scary.
Yeah.
It's perfect. So I was like, okay, that's a nice little gateway for us.
Yeah.
And then I started exploring more of that kind of music, and then decided, okay,
Yeah.
I want to do something like that.
I know you've got a big, you've got a great fondness for like electronica and pedal and gadgetry,
Yeah,
shall we
absolutely.
say, gadgets. So I think your pedal board is testament to that.
Yeah, it needs its own postcode. Yeah.
So have you been able to on this album like really explore like sounds and stuff, get really granular with it?
Yeah, much to the dismay of Luke. But yeah, all the squealy noises, all the silly noises. But yeah, for people who don't know, we crossed paths maybe like 20 years ago in some breakbeat shows.
Oh, yes, of course, yeah.
We share a love of breakbeat.
Absolutely,
and,
yeah.
all that kind of like DIY punky scene,
Yeah.
but with electronic music.
Exactly. Well, yeah, it's just same attitude, different instruments.
Exactly.
I always say.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, so you've got this tonight with June.
Yes.
Obviously, and such a good pairing. I think I'm buzzing to see this. Wish you could too, but you're not here, so you can't. But yeah, it's a great pairing. Are there any other bands that you'd kind of like? What would be your dream support if someone put you on the spot and said, pick a band, and why is it Deftones? No, I'm joking.
Like literally, my brain is going straight to Radiohead because they're like my favorite band of all time. Like, but I don't know if we. I guess you could have a mixed bill, couldn't you?
Absolutely.
Mixed bill.
Yeah. I mean, Radiohead had heavier moments.
Yeah,
Ish.
one or two, maybe.
Yeah,
some riffs. But yeah, I think like Johnny Greenwood, the way he approaches playing the guitar is a huge inspiration to me.
Sure.
Hence the pedal boards
Yes.
and the electronica.
It looks like immense fun.
Yes, yeah. So, yeah, Radiohead. Why not?
Radiohead. There you go. Radiohead. I did
If
actually.
you're listening, I'll take that support slot. Thank you.
I did actually recently take myself back through the discography of Radiohead. I felt like I should know them better.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I thought as a musician you've got to know them better. So I did. So I don't know why you need to know that, but I did.
Well, yeah.
Well, we're talking about Radiohead,
I could go on about Radiohead forever.
but you've got to be on stage soon.
Yeah, I know. Getting evils from Liam.
So have you got any? I mean, the album release date. Do we know?
Yes, we do. I don't know if I can.
Are we allowed to say no?
Don't know I can just yet.
Yeah,
it's
I
not
think-
been made official, but I can tell you that there will be 3 singles
Yes.
on the lead up. So we've got.
This will be out in June, July.
Yeah, around about that time.
So around about now-ish, or soon.
Soon, very soon. Yeah.
Soon. So there's some
Soon.
singles.
Soon.
Singles. Do they come with videos?
Not as yet, no. I think they're just going to be standalone pieces.
Nice.
So we'll be playing all new songs tonight.
Awesome.
And of course, it's probably going to go out in a few months. But on Saturday we're playing the album in full for the first time.
Wow.
So we'll be revealing all the track names, and people will be hearing it for the first time.
That sounds so cool. And honestly, I've never been as pumped as I am for this release. Honestly, it's going to be great. Trust me, it's going to be great.
I can't wait for people to hear it. We're incredibly proud of it. Incredibly so. We've pumped everything into it.
And honestly, on a label where dreams happen, you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
exactly,
Like,
right?
look at Harriet.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, what can I say?
We'll just like step into there.
Yeah,
Little
no,
territory.
that would be the ideal.
Yeah.
Right, well, thank you for being with us here today on
you.
Devlog, Devolution, and Foodinati. Foodinati for Devlog. I'm still getting used to saying that. I might edit it out.
Rolls off the tongue.
Right, I will catch you indoors and have a good one.
Thank you.
There we go, we did it.